As Pride Month kicks off, some of America's biggest companies are quietly retreating, and it's not by choice. Is political pressure from Trump's camp forcing a corporate U-turn on LGBTQ+ support? It's June, Pride Month. But while rainbow flags usually flood our streets and social feeds this time of year, something feels different in 2025. Major corporations, ones that once proudly waved the flag for LGBTQ+ rights, are suddenly going quiet. Why? A new survey of over 200 business executives reveals a stark reality. Nearly 40% plan to scale back on how they support Pride this year. And the reason? Fear. More than 60% say they're worried about backlash from the Trump administration, which has taken a hard stance against anything tied to diversity, equity, and inclusion. Donald Trump's message is crystal clear. Our country will be woke no longer. And that's not just talk. This shift isn't only about Pride Month. Support for same-sex marriage among Republicans has dropped by 14 points in just 4 years, the lowest since 2016. That's a far cry from what Trump once said after the 2016 election tragic Pulse nightclub shooting in Orlando. I will do everything in my power to protect our LGBTQ+ citizens from the violence and oppression of a hateful foreign ideology. So what changed? Under Trump's leadership, his administration is cracking down on inclusion initiatives, and companies, worried about landing in political crosshairs, are backing off public displays of support. Some LGBTQ+ advocates say, even if the support isn't visible, are companies still doing the right thing behind the scenes? Are they walking the walk, even if they're not talking the talk? Compare this to the Obama and Biden eras, where the White House lit up in rainbow colors and Pride Month was officially celebrated. Today, the current administration isn't issuing proclamations, throwing events, or even acknowledging the month. Instead, it's targeting the trans community through restrictive military policies and executive orders that limit gender recognition to just male and female. This move has had real consequences. Government websites have been scrubbed of references to transgender individuals, including the one honoring the Stonewall National Monument. Let's rewind for a moment. Stonewall, a small bar in New York City's Greenwich Village, was the site of a riot in 1969 that sparked the modern LGBT equal rights movement. In 2016, President Obama made it a national monument, calling it a vital chapter of American history. But now, under Trump, even Stonewall's legacy is being reshaped. Trans people are being erased from that story. Veterans of the movement, people who were actually there during the riots, are sounding the alarm. They say transgender activists weren't just present. They were pivotal in the fight. And by scrubbing them from history, this administration is attempting to rewrite what actually happened. One survivor of that historic night told reporters, transgender people were there. They fought back. They mattered. Now, as Pride 2025 begins, this moment feels less like a celebration and more like a warning. The hard-won rights and recognition of LGBTQ+ people are once again under pressure. So the big question is, will companies, politicians, and everyday citizens stand firm, or will they back down? Stay with us as we continue to track the story and speak to the voices at the heart of this growing divide.